We chose Landmark because we felt that more than any other CAD software, it was more compatible to landscape architects. Other CAD softwares, we just found that we weren't really needing to or using what they had to offer. Vectorworks was really just the right fit with the type of work that we do, the scale of work, and the complexity of work. We always begin with stakeholder input and then very careful research of the site's physical attributes as well as the more qualitative attributes of a space. Everything from understanding the topography to wind patterns to sun angles, ways for pedestrians to connect to a greater region.
Where I begin is always with site analysis, what's on the site, and what kind of features like solar orientation, the topography, where the water is flowing, what kind of vegetation is on the site. Are there any existing structures or kind of cultural elements that I want to take into account?
Most of the time it's with trace paper and markers that I like to start the design. It pretty quickly gets scanned in, and then we start to add some real dimensions and specificity to it. So it goes from like paper to digital, back to paper, back to digital.
We use Vectorworks to help us create analysis diagrams and documents. But then probably the most valuable asset of it is in the design phase, where we're able to really quickly create accurate drawings, but we can make them illustrative at the same time. And I think that just really speeds production and helps us create a lot of different options.
A lot of the clients don't understand how to interpret construction drawings, surveys, civil utility line work. And so to be able to do something that looks a bit more like digitally rendered drawing is really helpful in terms of communication.
So we're able to just use Vectorworks to create these illustrative drawings. So probably I would say we've gone from 3 to 4 programs down to like 1 or 2 for early design concept, which has been a big deal.
The biggest asset for Vectorworks for us in adapting and facing our challenges is in some of these value engineering efforts. We're asked to reduce the amount of plant material by a certain percentage or change some of the plant sizes. We're able to easily do that with Landmark because it eliminates the potential for human error.
In landscape architecture and architecture, there are plenty of very repetitive tasks that you're doing. And one of those would be counting your plants for a plant schedule. And so fortunately in Vectorworks, you don't have to count individually in order to generate that number of plants because the schedule does it for you.
The organizational qualities of Vectorworks I find to be particularly helpful. It's nice to be able to turn things on and off in other viewports without actually having to go to that viewport. We're able to do that much quicker so that we actually have the time that we want to really focus on the design. Feels like it's more fluid, the design process, and less clunky.
We use Landmark because it's easy. It has everything that we need to do over the course of our project in one software. And we can go from graphics to construction drawings back and forth throughout the whole design process. And we're not having to train people on so many different software.
We work on a lot of different types of projects. We don't seek out projects because we think it's going to be an award winner or because it fits our design philosophy. We seek out projects that will really challenge us to elevate ourselves to the next level. Every project is different. Every project's unique. The pursuit is creating special, unique, one-of-a-kind places that benefit communities.